You're listening to Matoshi. This is Crypto Confessionals, and I'm Modest with ABomb, your best reporters, despite what other people claim of New Tokyo. What I can tell you on this episode and what you'll hear is the deep and dirty truth of two people that like to wear masks and have a good time. You'll probably learn nothing, but hopefully you'll smile.
On today's episode of Humans of Web3, we unpack the lives of two complete degenerates by Matoshi, leading them down a path of disarray, chaos, and fun, because what else can you expect from these two degenerates, ABomb and Modest? They try to report, they do a horrible job, but they have fun while they're doing it, and hopefully you do too. Maybe go check them out on 10KTFM on Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and if you don't, tweet about it, comment, but they probably won't respond. But what you should do is subscribe, follow, comment, and like Humans of Web3, and probably put Matoshi in the story team. So.
There's an art to creating confusion so beautifully and naturally. And I feel like the two worst reporters, or the best at being the worst reporters, do that very well. So good job.
Look, part of being a bad reporter is that we're actually kind of just bad, and so it lets it be on brand. Like, people can never tell if we're actually terrible. But so anyway.
Where did you two meet?
On the internet. I was running a show, a weekly show, as you know, Matoshi, called 10KTFM. It wasn't even called that at that time. It was just a random Thursday Twitter space, I guess. And yeah, Modest came in one time and he like DM'd me and was like wanting to host.
Just the graciousness of ABomb is probably what got me so deep into 10KTF and into spaces. And then somehow it evolved into, let's LARP. What if we live action roleplay and we turn it into just being nerds that pretend to be reporters in this fictional world?
And this was all Modest. That was all Modest's idea. I'm not taking any credit for that.
The team has given you a lot of props, a lot of flowers. What's it been like working with them? Like, how much do you actually speak to them behind the scenes?
They have been incredibly supportive. Figgy, Trevor, Bam Bam, all of them reached out. Hideaki, Jury, all of them have been like, how can we help you?
I would say I talked to a team member, if not a couple team members, like once a month, nothing like crazy. But at the same time, the openness of which, like, if I were to hit one of them up and be like, hey, like, can you give me advice on this? Or like, I have a question about this, or what do you think of this? Like, I've messaged Figgy multiple times and he'll literally hit me back up with like, I was like, whoa.
But what would you rate Modest acting skills like?
I like this. We're stirring the pot, huh? I would give him a solid, like, you always need room for growth, first of all. Let me preface this, okay? To ask a fish to climb a tree is a little ridiculous. Modest's acting skills are like in a 6 to 7 range out of 10.
I'm kind of shocked I'm a 7. He's like, he understands it. I'm like, I'm good enough to make you think I understand it. I'm like, yes.
I'm going to shout out a word or a name, and I need each of you to say one or two words that first come to mind, okay?
Okay, this will be fun.
G-tag.
I say rug. A dynamic rug.
PFPs from 10KTF.
Wagmi-san.
Legend. Honor.
Shades of Grey.
Oh, okay. One Moon.
The true protagonist. I have long claimed since day one, Win Moon is actually the true protagonist of the story. You'll hear a lot of other people claim they want to date her and they like her now because she's popular. But if you go back to the receipts, so when everyone else was like, don't trust her, Wagmi's the point of the story, one person seemed to just really like her too much. And unfortunately, that one person was myself.
I say, like, friend of a friend. You know that, like, if you go, I'm gonna say a lot of words too. And then you grab that other friend's there and they're like bigger and like you don't really know them. They're like, hey, what's going on, buddy? And they just rough you up. And you're kind of like, dude, like, what are you doing, man? Like, that is Win Moon to me.
Okay, well, I should have called this One Moon because you guys just went on and on about One Moon.
Let's go. Let's keep going. More.
Next word. New Tokyo.
Metaverse.
Sin City.
Midori.
Oh, vibes.
Vibes.
Symbol.
Thimble gang.
Love it.
Community.
Shopkeepers.
Friends.
Damn it. I should have spoke first on that one. That was literally in my head was friends. I was like, friends.
Figgy.
Einstein.
Creative genius.
I say that all the time about him. Creative genius. Now, last but not least, one word that you would use to describe each other.
I gotta think about this one.
Genuine.
I would say loyal.